Hey, this is Michael with digitaltshirtshop.com. First of all, would love to have you subscribe, so please subscribe and follow us. So, going back to the video I did yesterday, I talked about this idea that I had about I've had, and again, this is on one hand, I'd like to do something nice and uplifting. On the other hand, I'd like to do something that helps, obviously, my business marketing wise a little bit. And I've had this idea of going and giving shirts away that have inspiration or motivational word or phrase on them, um, and vlogging the experience. But I have to tell you, I'm terrified to actually approach people and do it. As I thought about it, and I was thinking about it the other day, I actually printed the shirts. I've got a stack of them that I printed. I'm all ready to go out and do these shirts. And I got thinking, well, I'm coming up on Christmas. Maybe I ought to do a Christmas one. And excuse me. And I got thinking about it, and what would be a good Christmas thing to do? What ought to be kind of a good spin on that? And I came up with this idea about going and um, doing a little play on the elf phrase. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Um, so I've gone and I've done a play on that. I love to spread Christmas cheer by singing loud so all can hear. And I was thinking about making t-shirts that have that on it, on the t-shirt, and going and just stopping people on the street and seeing if they'll sing a Christmas carol for a shirt. Um, and give them a shirt, put a Santa hat on them or an elf hat on them, which I think I might be able to get an elf hat. We've got a little kind of a craft boutique store by us called the Quilted Bear, which is a great craft boutique. I don't, they probably have a website too, but you can go in and they have just crafters make things and sell them themselves in the little booth, and then the store rents the booth space and helps them facilitate the sales. But um, if I remember right, I went in Quilted Bear a month ago, and they might have actually had an elf hat there. So I might be able to go get an elf hat and get a Santa hat, and then turn around and utilize those two things and give the person a T-shirt for singing a Christmas carol. And then the T-shirt would say this on it: "I love to spread Christmas cheer by singing loud for all, so all can hear." I actually did it a little bit closer to the elf phrase as well by singing loud for all to hear. Um, Loud so all can hear. I think I had to change the wording just a little bit more so it's a little less similar to the elf phrase. I know it's still considerably considerably close. Um, all to hear, all can hear, but I think enough words are changed that it's probably okay. Um, and taking this on the shirt and then going and approaching people, giving them a shirt, having them sing their favorite Christmas carol. And then this morning I was thinking about it and I'm going, Christmas carol, singing. I might have problems with that actually, with YouTube and with copyrights. And so I started looking around, and I might have to do a little play on this. I'm debating whether I should go ahead and post them or whether I shouldn't. But I went and I found a website where somebody's kind of taken the time to list out what's copyrighted and what's not, or what's in the public domain and what's not. And there's actually a pretty good list of songs that are in the public domain. Um, all of these songs are actually, at least the original songs, are in the public domain. Then you also have a list of songs down here that are not in the public domain. These are still copyrighted songs. Everything from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Silver Bells, White Christmas, Frosty the Snowman. I mean, there's a whole pile of songs that are still copyrighted. And obviously, anything that's even more modern than this would be copyrighted still. Um, but I think there's actually a pretty good list of songs that are not copyrighted that are in the public domain. From 12 Days of Christmas, Wish You Merry Christmas, Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls. And so I kind of got thinking about it and I thought, well, I can get the person to sing. I may ought to just provide them this list and say, hey, would you like to sing one of these Christmas songs for us? To encourage them to sing one that's in the public domain so I don't have these copyright issues. And then film another separate segment of them, excuse me, singing the song Jingle Bells. And then what I thought I would do is take all the different people that I had singing the song Jingle Bells and kind of splice them together to have multiple people singing the song Jingle Bells and do kind of an edited version of that where they would, I would do a separate Jingle Bells type video. And so, anyways, that's kind of what I was thinking about that. And I think, on one hand, if I can get them to uh, sing a song in the public domain, I shouldn't have copyright issues. I shouldn't have, anybody coming after me to block my videos or YouTube blocking the videos. Same time, I kind of really like this idea because it's, I do think people get kind of in that festive holiday spirit. And it might actually be a good idea to do this in a few locations. Try it in a few places to get people to engage in this. And I think that it would, uh, potentially might be something that would be interesting holiday season wise. Might be interesting. I, as a Christian, I think that season's really important. And I think that it might, if it's done right, even if it's done mediocre and okay, I think that, I should be able to kind of come up with something that would, turn out good, you know? Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. I know I just kind of spilled the beans on what I was doing, and hopefully nobody just copies it and beats me to the punch on it. Um, the website where I got these from, I'm not sure if I still have it up here. I was listening to Zed. Like Zed a lot. I don't think I've got it up here anymore. It was actually right here. pgmusic.com, and it was this lady right here, Sundance, who actually put the list together years ago, 2008. So thank you, Sundance, for putting that list together, because that saved me a lot of work of having to go and put that together myself on, what's public domain and what's not. So just making sure that I throw a shout out there. So anyways, would love to have you follow us, follow digitaltshirtshop.com, subscribe to our videos. And then as soon as we get some of these videos together, you can look and see how they turned out. So I'm hoping to have all of my ducks in a row and shirts printed and everything ready to go here in the next maybe week and a half. And then hopefully I'll start posting some of these videos. So probably before November 20th. And if it goes really well, maybe I'll come up with another shirt design and see about adding that other shirt design as another video. Now, I actually did get approached by somebody who wanted to do a shirt design, and maybe I'll contact him. It's actually this gentleman right here. I don't even know how to say the name. Erosner. I like this guy's art, and he made a comment on one of my videos and said, "Hey, maybe I could do some illustration for you." But I like this style. I think he's got a great style, very loose line art, drawing style, and I think that it's got a real modern feel to it. Um, I mean, there's quite a bit of this that I really absolutely love. Um, Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I can talk to him about making a Christmas shirt as well, or something of the sort. So maybe I might go that way. But you ought to go check out his website, anyways. I think he is a fabulous artist, by the way. So, anyhow, we'll talk later. Again, don't forget to subscribe.